Hi everyone, welcome to the Moj Maths and Science. In this particular class, we'll be looking at the laws of indices. Already we know what an index is. So let's see how we can learn the laws and apply it in solving simple indices. So let's go. The laws of indices. Now we've actually understood from the previous lesson what is an index. So how does indices notation look like? And we've been able to do simple examples on that. Now let's look at the laws of indices. We're going to highlight certain laws of indices. The first law we'll be looking at will be the addition law. The addition law. Now, the addition law is simply written like this. Ax multiplied by a raised to the power of y is equals to ax plus y. Now, this is where indices addition law applies. It means that when you have two indices like this, you actually add up the index. So let's see if this is true. If we have 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 2 raised to the power of 2, applying this first law of indices, would know that 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 2 will give us 2 raised to the power of 5. Is this actually true? Let's find out. 2 raised to the power of 3 tells us 2 is multiplying itself 3 times. Multiply by 2 raised to the power of 2, 2 is multiplying itself 2 times. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It simply means 2 to the power of 5. Very correct. So when we have any equation like this, you want to find what the index looks like. Simply know that you apply the addition law. And you only apply the addition law if they are both in the same base. Law of indices is the subtraction law. Subtraction law it says a raised to the power of x divided by a raised to the power of y is actually a to the power of x minus y. So if we have 3 raised to the power of 6 divided by 3 raised to the power of 2, it simply means that 3 raised to the power of 6 minus 2 is equals to 3 raised to the power of 4. Let's see if the answers is correct. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This is 3 in 6 places, all over 3 in 2 places. 3 times 3. 3 would actually go, 3 will go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is what we have gotten. So when you come to divisions of indices in the same base, we can always apply the subtraction law. Once again, remember it only applies to indices that have the same basis. So we are going to be looking at the third law of indices. The third law of indices is actually the zero index law. That is when a base has the power of 0. So I write it as a raised to the power of 0 is always equals to 1. Any base with the power of 0 will give us 1. So how do we write this? We have 3 raised to the power of 3 divided by 3 raised to the power of 3. This is actually applying the second law. Is 3 to the power of 3 minus 3. And this is 3 raised to the power of 0. So instead of just writing 3 raised to the power of 0, we'll write it as 1. It means 3 raised to the power of 3 divided by 3 raised to the power of 3 will give us 1. So if I have to work with other notations, like if I write 1 times 3 raised to the power of 2, if I'm going to write it in the index notation, I can rewrite it as 3 raised to the power of 0 times 3 raised to the power of 2 and apply the first law of indices to solve this out, which will just give me 3 raised to the power of 0 plus 2. So we know that any base or number raised to the power of 0 is 1. In subsequent classes, we'll look at the application of the laws of indices. We're going to be looking at the product law as well, and we're going to be looking at the fractional indices. I want to believe that you will take the previous lessons and build on it with the subsequent classes. Thank you for staying with us. Please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and encourage us to do more. Looking out for you to be a part of